Mrs. Clinton back in those days. But he says, they're going to impeach me in the morning. What should I do? And I'm like 31 years old. And I'm like, dude, could you call me sooner? It's tomorrow morning, right? But because...
Hello, friends. To advance in life, it's crucial that people know all the good things about you. However, the first problem is your work, your results, and your inner qualities aren't always visible. And the second issue is, if you tell people outright how awesome you are, it comes across as annoying bragging, of course, and that often backfires. Enter one of the possible solutions, covert bragging. Covert bragging is a technique, and it's a very important technique to understand and to use well. Covert bragging means that it's still you who promotes yourself, but without directly stating how great you are. Let's see another example from Tony Robbins to better understand this technique.
When people ask me in the media, look, you've been with every major president, you've been with Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, who impressed you the most?
So the bragging version of this technique will be, I have been with Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, Bill Clinton, and 1,000 more. The indirect way instead is what Tony did, such as, when people have asked me about me dealing with, etc., etc., etc. The way the effect of showing off his illustrious connections is still there. However, it doesn't come across as braggart. Covert bragging as a technique is on a spectrum. In these cases, Tony Robbins wasn't super covert, which is also the reason why these are very good examples to understand the technique, the power move, and the game. This means also that you only need just a little bit of power awareness to realize that Tony Robbins is promoting big time. And this is also why Robbins has a bit of a reputation for a salesman. It's because many people can see this as self-promotion. For example, when I hear this, I always think, oh, there he goes again, the big salesman self-promoting himself. So generally speaking, you do want to self-promote, but the more covert and subtle you can make it, the better and more effective it is. Think about it. A guy like Tony Robbins, he mostly sells business to individuals. And not many individuals are very power aware, so that works very well for him. However, for you, you may be in a corporation and usually bosses, managers, and executives are very power aware. The general rule is the higher you go, the more people are power aware and they better understand these games. This is why, generally, the more covert you are, the safer you are. We go a little bit more in depth in Power University, where we have one lesson specifically designed and dedicated to effective self-promotion. Effective self-promotion is one of the main aspects of advanced social skills. You can just count on yourself to tell a story, to say something about you, and you can make it covert enough that it doesn't come across as bragging, but you still put your value out there. Meaning, you can just count on yourself and always come across as a high-value person. Anyway, it was very good making a new video, if anything, just to pop up and say hi to you all. So see you soon, stay awesome, ciao ciao, big hug. See you guys.
You know, no matter what somebody has to deal with, it's not like I'm so brilliant, but I've been doing this 42 years, and there are only so many patterns. So I get the call when, you know, the athlete's burning down on national television and I got to do something right now, and there's no net, everybody's paying attention, right? So like the old days, you know, you'd see Serena Williams and her sister, you know, got killed, and I got to turn her around now, you know, or I get the phone call when the child is suicidal.